Hey guys, Les here. For the life of me, I couldn't sleep last night. I just stared at the ceiling. I guess demons are my demons are keeping me awake. I wanted to talk to you about cold calls. It's free. You don't have to spend money on it. This is the first year I have tried doing cold calls for a business. I mean, I did some briefly for other businesses. So first of all, I want to say that I kind of call them warm calls because these aren't. I'm not just opening a random dictionary and choosing and picking names and calling them. No, I'm doing my research. I'm connecting myself with someone that I know my market. I know. Okay, let's see who's gonna use us, and so I really need to answer that question. Like, who's your market? Who's my market? And then I sort of choose those people out there that would apply. And in our case, as an event rental business, it's pretty easy to sort of figure that out. I just look at who's hosting an event and I call that organizer and say, hey, I see that you're doing a little event and you need some tents and chairs. Can I put my website? Can I give you my website? I can send you an email, whatever you prefer. Our rates are a bit better because we're newer and smaller versus the competition. And I'd love to send you a quote if I'm able to, or at least my website. So that's what I've been doing. I've done about 80 calls. I got one for sure job and like 3 quotes from them. So I don't know how that is versus if you guys did that. Let me know. I feel like that's kind of weak, but again, I'm not really. This is like when I have a bit of extra time, I'll do this. I'm not spending any money whatsoever, and it really can't hurt. Or I suppose it can hurt if you're terrible at it, or you're mean or something like that. But I try to be very nice, very straightforward. Let me know if you guys have tried that before. If you guys get similar sort of numbers. I have a spreadsheet and I do enter everybody I call into the spreadsheet. I put down that way I can see if anybody needs a follow-up. If I left a voicemail, I'll be able to call again. And I wrote down the name of the person I talked to just so I can basically like a CRM, like a client relationship manager type software system, but it's just an Excel sheet. And so I try to keep track of that. And so far, again, that one solid job, which is good. It was for like a race, Remington actually. Should I be saying the client out? Actually, Remington is a huge organization, right? They have a lot. Yeah, and in fact, Remington doesn't mean anything because there's Remington, the firearms, there's Remington developments. So yeah, I don't want to really tell you more specific, but basically, it's a big name. It's a very big name. And we're doing a medium-sized event. Everything seems pretty streamlined, pretty easy. So yeah, it didn't hurt. Like a few calls. The entire list probably only took me 5-6 hours to do. So I think in the end it was worth it. And perhaps there'll be more jobs in the future from those connections I make. Furthermore, what I do is I do like their, at the same time, I do like I look up their Instagram. Again, I really do my research about the clients, so when I call them, it's not like a dead conversation, but I can really get into things. I like their Instagram page and several of their posts, or I follow their Instagram page and like several of their posts. And so I try to sort of do multiple streams of attack in order for them to sort of remember me. Guys, sub to the channel. If you're liking my content, I do appreciate all the new subscribers. That's absolutely fantastic. You guys take it easy. Let's get some business done.